A few days ago, the Moon any percent Easter egg world record on Black Ops 3 was absolutely destroyed, beaten by over a minute. Game Like a Dylan has been grinding Moon for the past few years on and off, and finally he's got a record I personally think is untouchable. The RNG required for his run is just absolutely ridiculous. There's something interesting about Dylan's run though, let me explain. Black Ops 3 Easter egg speedruns have this weird issue where certain mega gobblegums are banned, even in the megas category, so there's an any percent category that allows these banned gums. Glitches like the egg duplication and revelations are allowed in any percent too, but everything gets voted on by the community, and sometimes it doesn't really make sense. Like how staff duplication is allowed on Origins, but egg duplication is banned on Revelations. On Moon, the only difference between the any percent and the megas category are the gums that are allowed, and only one gum really matters: Round Robin. Round Robin makes it so you can skip a round, which is very useful in Easter egg speedruns. And you can see why this would be banned in high rounds, but it's a bit unnecessary that it's still banned in Easter egg runs. It's useful for speedrunners, but it's not game breaking. Anyways, Dylan's time of 18:31 on any percent beat the Megas world record by 53 seconds. The only difference being Round Robin, which he used only 3 times. The problem is, a lot of people still see Megas as the main category, which is frustrating because Dylan's game would have crushed it with or without that gum. With all that aside, what made Dylan's run so fast? Well, in his run, he only hit the box 12 total times. If you've ever done the Moon Easter egg solo, you know how insane that is. For the Easter egg, you need to get the Gershes early to teleport the panel. Then you need to replace the Gershes with the QEDs to hit the panel again. And you also need the wave gun for a step coming up. Then you need to replace the QEDs with the Gershes again to finish the Easter egg. That's 4 items you need, and 3 of those you need in the right order. So he got the 4 items he needed in only 12 box hits. Moving on from the Moon record, some interesting stuff has been going on in Black Ops 6 speedrunning, which I've personally lost interest in until now. A Cold War player by the name of Remaster has broken the Shattered Veil build percent world record with a time of 22:45. Black Ops 6 records have mostly been held by these 3 players, so it's nice to see a relatively new name hold it for once. Although Remaster did hold Citadel at one point also. While I was editing this video actually, the newest update just shit on Remaster. They nerfed the chopper gunner in boss so it does less damage. This means the current record will be void, and the boards will be wiped, since the boss fight will now be way slower. Back to the video. That brings us to some other speedrunners returning to Black Ops 6. B-Dog came back to Liberty Falls, and after just a few days of running, he beat the build percent record by 1 second with a time of 13:17. Slack has also returned, and he took back the Gums record on build percent by 22 seconds with a time of 11:50. I can't lie, it's been really hard for me to stay interested on the Black Ops 6 side of things. Other than the new map releases, I haven't played or watched any BO6 in a few months now. Black Ops 6 has been dying for a few reasons, and speedrunning is now going down with it. Keep in mind, this is my personal opinion, so feel free to disagree and let me know in the comments, but the Shattered Veil speedruns are just too repetitive to watch. And I'm not talking about Twitch streams, I'm talking strictly about the YouTube videos. I think after watching one record, there's just no incentive to watch the new ones, because it's just the same thing over and over being uploaded within a few days of each other. Maybe YouTube shorts have just rotted my brain, but I just don't get how people can stay entertained, especially watching Noah's reactions. Not to hate on him, but I do not understand how people can watch this stuff. Moving on from that, Who FPS is once again hosting bounties on world records for the most popular maps on Black Ops 2, 3, and 4. This means you might be seeing some top runners grinding those maps in the next few months. He's also hosting a 24-hour Easter egg race on May 17th, where the top speedrunners will compete. Join Who's Speedrunner event Discord in the description for more info. The last thing I wanted to talk about in this video was the Super Easter egg speedrun on Black Ops 3. Zoraptor achieved a time of 2 hours, 18 minutes, and 24 seconds, which beats Freckleston's former record by 17 seconds. I honestly had no expectations of the Super getting beaten anytime soon, but I am glad it did. This category is probably the most impressive of them all, because you have to master all 6 main Easter eggs and play as perfectly as possible for over 2 hours. The Black Ops 3 Super Easter egg has been seeing so much activity lately, and I am super excited to see what the record will end up being pushed to. Almost the entire top 10 leaderboard is actively running this, and I will be watching to see who will come out on top. Anyways, that's about it. Please let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this series covering things in the COD speedrunning community. Thanks for watching.